Yeah, man, it's been a year and a half, and we are live. We are back on the Fix Show, but this time we live on DSN, DaMatrix Studios. You know what it is. Prez, what's up, man? It's been a while. We here, we back. I got goosebumps. We back. What's up?
Yo, you know what it is, man. Listen,
Yeah.
look, man. The hiatus has been what it is, but
Yeah.
I think this is well known that we wanted to be back here. A lot of people was asking us about when we was coming back, and then
Right.
but we had to make sure it was right. We had to make sure we was on point with what we was doing.
Right.
And make sure we come back and make sure the guests is popping, make sure our topics is on point, and make sure we adding some value to the culture, man.
Right.
We just don't want to sit here and do any old podcast, right? Any old sitting around. We want to add value to the culture. So we definitely took some time. This time that we did take off, we definitely made sure that we was one to come back and curate and give value to the culture, as we were before, of course. But again, just wanted to make sure we're keeping up with the time. So great to be back here. Shout out DSN. Shout out to DaMatrix Studios, man.
Shout out to chasesimms. Our partner chasesimms. He's out of town right now, but we here.
Is back in the building with us.
Right.
And of course, that was one of the things that right before we left off, right, we had Chase in the building with us. But we definitely knew that he was going to give us some new energy, and we had to make sure that we shout Chase out. So shout out Chase, man. He couldn't be with us on the first episode, but he listening and he tuned in with us.
Right.
So.
We probably will have him. Yeah. We waiting on the link. We probably will have him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna pop in on the link
he
with us?
Probably pop in a little later.
Say that. That's what's up.
But I'm happy that we found a new home. I'm happy that we back. I feel like this is something that's been missing and that's been needed in the culture of music. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And we have a great guest to start off our new journey at DSN. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have a huge guest. We're going to bring her in a second. Shout out to Belaire. Shout out to our sponsors, Belaire.
We already popped the bottle. We usually wait and then we'll pop it while we on.
We did it behind the scenes.
Yeah, we was we was just here. We was like,
I was a little thirsty.
Yeah, we gonna pop this.
Shout out to Belaire. Shout out to Sovereign Brand. Shout out to Jordan Craig. Shout out to Avia Legacy.
I see
you know what I'm saying?
Too, man. Stepping out fresh. New Jones.
And shout out to all our supporters who've been supporting us since 2015, man.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's been 9 years.
That's a fact.
So shout out to all our supporters. We are back to give you the craziness that comes with the Fix Show. The arguments, everything, man.
For sure.
I haven't argued with you in a minute.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We ready.
It's been a little while. Yeah, we had a few arguments, though, in the between time, but not.
Spicing it up a little bit. Okay, but, I think it's time to introduce our guest. Our guest is hailing from Queens, New York City.
Big Queens, one of the biggest.
She's one of the top artists in New York.
Factual statement.
And I'm not going to say right now because I'm not going to downplay her like that.
It's been like that.
She's one of the top artists from New York City.
Factual statements.
She has an anthem that represents New York.
Got a couple
She has the remix to that anthem that represents the New York Knicks.
Shit hard.
Okay? She's been co-signed by every artist that's from New York. That's huge.
That matters.
You know what I'm saying? She's graced the stages with the best.
Shut them down.
I'm not going to say some. With the best.
Top tier.
You know what I'm saying? Let's give it up one time. Let's put some claps together for the one and only kyahbaby.
Kyah fucking baby.
Yeah, man. She's
good. Thank you.
Kyah, what's up?
What's up? I'm here.
Yeah, I got goosebumps, man.
You
I
out
got
back in Queens.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
First show, you our first guest in a year and a half.
I'm honored to be the first guest. Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Have you been part of the show when we had it on a different station?
I think so. I think so.
Came up there once?
I think so.
I think so. But probably years ago.
I think so, yeah.
Probably years ago.
I think so.
Probably years ago, yeah.
Trace got his drops and stuff,
Yeah, I think years ago.
I did.
But this is a new wave right now. This is a new motion. The way they say it now, right? Motion. It's
the motion. Yes.
Okay, man. kyahbaby.
Yes.
Well, we on a new network. We on a new station. Let's just give people. Let's start here. Let's start from the beginning because there might be some new eyes and ears out there. Let people know specifically where you're from. give a little insight on yourself, a little bio real quick, please.
I'm from Queens, New York. My name is kyahbaby. It's Kyah. Pardon the young man handling the Instagram live right now. I know he still put an I in there after I told him not to, but I think the election got people just so anxiety high right now. So it's Kyah. I'm from Queens. Represent South Jamaica, but I really represent the whole Queens, because people who know me, I was like a little army brat a little bit, but of Queens. Like I lived everywhere in Queens for a little second, but my family reigns in Southside Jamaica, so that's what people who know me from.
That's dope, man. Southside Jamaica, Queens in the building.
Yes.
So today, I really want us to really talk about your life, your career. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world, but we're not going to talk about no politics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to talk about no politics.
Yeah, we're not here for that.
We ain't here for no rumor report, none of that. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
other shows for that.
Right. We here
CNN.
to talk about
Facts.
Miss Kyahbaby.
Yes.
So you've been doing this for a long time. You've accomplished a lot with your music, with your career. You've grown as an artist, as a lyricist. Do you feel like right now in 2024, Kyahbaby has accomplished what she was set out to accomplish thus far? Or do you feel like there's two-part question, or do you feel like there's still some missing things?
I definitely feel it's a lot of missing things. I have came a long way, though, so I'm not going to take that from myself, especially independently. I think when I have conversations with people, I really realize they fail to realize how hard or what it really is to be independent. Like, they just don't get it. Like, to this day, people are like, you do this yourself? You do that yourself? Like, yes, the independent artist means I do everything by myself. But the problem is you have people like, and not to discredit Russ, but you have people like that and podcasts that, or even blogs that highlight certain clips, like, yeah, you can be an independent artist and do this and put this on ads, and it don't work like that. These artists are not telling you, like, yeah, I had a secret investor that invested $250,000 into my career before I started it. They're not telling you that part, you know what I'm saying? So everything that I accomplished, I'm very proud of. But, however, I do have a lot more I want to accomplish.
Like what?
Definitely.
Name a couple things you haven't done yet.
Certain features, definitely a lot of videos, a lot of visuals for songs I want to do the right way. I'm not into standing on the corner in front of the store and just shooting a video and throwing it out. It's not my thing. Never has been. So definitely dope visuals I want to put out. Keep building and growing my acting career, of course. Keep going with these projects. And eventually I probably want to start my own little label. You know what I'm saying? But not too crazy.
Right.
Something just help little artists out. Definitely programs to help upcoming artists out to learn the business and financial literacy, because it's not taught to artists at all.
Sounds like more of what the old school was doing, right?
We're slaves. Artists are slaves.
Giving a little artist development type vibe.
Right. It doesn't exist anymore.
So I say with all those aspirations and great things you want to do, and there were times, obviously, where I think we all get into spurts. Obviously, entrepreneurs, right, that get into spurts of, do I want to continue to do this?
Right.
And I followed you for a while, so I've been aware that you've put out publicly that there's a few times like, yo, this shit is whatever. This is I don't even want to be here. Like, I don't know. What. And again, I think we all kind of get those spaces. What continued for you? What makes you continue go into this whole thing again and again and again?
I'm not gonna lie, the fans and supporters, the people don't let me stop. It's like I'll post something like that, and then the next day I'll go out, I'll see 20 people, yo, Kyah, you can't. But then I be trying to express to people like, all right, give me your phone. That's what I started doing. People, let me see your phone. Where's your music thing? I type my name in. You don't even have not one fucking Kyahbaby song, or part of my language. I don't know if you could curse on here. Yeah. You don't have not one Kyahbaby song on your phone. It's not helping me. Like, you telling me I'm your favorite in my comments is not helping me progress. It's not helping me get anywhere.
Facts.
You asking me why I'm not on certain shows and stages and stadiums is not helping me. So I be trying to explain to my fans, y'all gotta go hard for me in those people comments. Like when I did it for Summer Jam and I won respectfully, they still, I'm not gonna say no names, some people were still trying to play with me even though I won fair and square. I forgot the lady name, I wish I remember. Thank you, shout out to you. She fought for me to really rightfully perform at Summer Jam because I won fair and square. Like, I won fan-wise, vote-wise, everything. But a lot of times fans just think, I'm kyahbaby. So like Trey said in the beginning, you'll see me come out with somebody like Big Daddy Kane, but I worked for that. Like I worked to get there really hard, and I built my connection. And Kane is a genuine person. That's not rare.
Yeah.
He asked me if I was able to come to Atlantic City. People look at it like, oh, kyahbaby performed with Big Daddy Kane. She got paid. It's lit. No, that's my money that I took. My small team. Thank God I have a strong foundation in my team. Somebody to drive me to Atlantic City and go out there and perform and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just things like that, people just look past. Like,
but does that inspiration
So,
it
the
gives
fans,
you it
yes.
gives you back that energy.
that shout out to L Cool J. I'm gonna ask him, can I use one of his voice notes for a skit on my project? He sent me 2 voice notes, like 2 minutes long, in my DM when I made that post that you said. So just people like that, like, nah, you can't, like, you got it.
Right.
Like you said, like, legends know, real people know,
Right.
the real know, the streets know.
Right.
Just got to keep pushing. And so thank you to my supporters and fans, people like Trase, you keep me going.
sure.
Just life in itself.
That's
and
dope.
sit back and think. Like, I did put a lot of time into this. So although I had my jobs on the side or whatever, I did put a lot into my music career. I can't just... I feel like the digging picture when you digging for gold, and it's right there, you about to quit, but it's like, no, it's right there, keep going. It's right there.
I'm happy you said a couple of those comments because, you know, people think that when you get a big opportunity, you on a big stage, you with a bigger name, that it's just that.
Right.
But they don't realize what it took to get there, what it took
Right.
to get on that stage, what it took to be on the road, what it took
Right.
to, you know what I'm saying, put the outfit together, put the thought process together. Like, they don't know the work that goes behind the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They just see the opportunity.
Right.
You know, so I appreciate those comments. You know, we appreciate those comments because
Thank you.
you never know how far your word's going to go out here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? For somebody who wants to be in your position. You know what I'm saying? And talking about position, like, I want to get to this question. Do you feel your career's going the way that you have thought about, worked for? If so, what advice would you give to somebody who wants to be in your position? It's like a 3-part question. Has your
yeah.
career gone the way you wanted? If so, what advice would you give, or has it not went the way you wanted, and why?
No, it hasn't gone the way I wanted.
Okay.
Specifically, pardon me, because I never wanted to be an artist. That wasn't my goal. I feel like 99% of artists I meet, they be like, yeah, I've been singing since I was 2, girl. I went to a special music arts academy. Or I never had those privileges. I never was into that.
Right.
I grew up playing basketball. I come from a West Indian family, so I grew up to get a job, work, get a career, make sure you have insurance, life insurance, 401k.
Right.
That's the type of person I was raised as. So this entrepreneurship and artistry thing is something I just tapped into. I discovered my talent and I stuck to it. So while I would say no, it didn't go the way I planned, because the first time I ever decided to sign a contract, I didn't know any better. I was fooled by the kyahbaby volleyballs, kyahbaby face on the vans and trucks, kyahbaby billboards in Cancun, kyahbaby on the radio. I was fooled by those things. I didn't know all that comes with contracts and all your freedom that's taken from you. And I just didn't like it. So after my experience with that, I went back to work, stacking my money, do what I do. Of course, I got in some trouble, you know, it's a little street shit here and there. And that's what made me want to pursue music more, because I realized, like, I really do have a passion for music. I don't want to be working the jobs that I was working or the career that I was going towards. So any advice I would give, definitely, if you don't have the connections, or when I say connections, not somebody you know that works somewhere that could walk you into somebody like, no, this is my man. We're going to sit down with him and we're going to see what we could do. Because there's a lot of people in this business, more so than not, that they look like they the plug and they not. Like, they could bring you to somebody's house, but they not going to get that person to do X, Y, Z, you know what I'm saying, on your behalf. So my best advice is absolutely learn the business. That's the number one, first and foremost. Because a lot of people can't afford lawyers. Let's be realistic. Lawyers be charging $800 per page or an hour sometimes. Let's be for real. Upcoming artists can't afford that. That's our rent. Like, so learn the business, learn certain words, keywords in the business. They have a book called Music for Dummies. You could get that at the library. Learn certain words, like I said. Learn your core audience. Over the years, growing as an artist, I had people tell me, so many different directions they feel I should go, but they never had an artist that was successful. So also take note to that. When somebody's telling you what they think they should do, that's because they want to see you do that for their entertainment. It's not because they broke an artist, ever helped anybody get anywhere, none of that. Do what you want to do, find your core audience, stick with that. If you want to evolve and grow, go with that too. One day you might want to be fully clothed, one day you might want to let loose, whatever, do what you want to do. Definitely learn a business, like I said, stack your money. Just always stay current with what's going on in music. I could say that. Don't necessarily fall into the trend if that's not your thing, but definitely stay aware and alert of what's going on.
Nice.
Best advice I can say is really learn the business. Like, just really, really learn the business. Keep a tight circle and stay focused. Right. Because a lot of times, I wasn't focused and I was thrown off track a lot of times. So
y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here, straight from Kyah. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the hardest working artists from New York City.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Next question is coming from chasesimms, even though he's not here, he's on the road.
Chase, what's up, man?
His question is, what does having New York energy mean to you as being a New Yorker, and for those that are visiting or never been to New York? Like, what does making and having New York energy mean to you as an artist and as a New Yorker?
I personally feel like making New York energy, I feel like we make the best out of everything. Like, we make something out of nothing, and we gonna make it shine and just have that attitude, that confidence, that swag, that positivity. Yeah, New Yorkers can be negative, but if you ain't from here, then you don't get it. Some people just going about their business and you taking it a little too personal and you have nothing to do with you half the time. Right. So, yeah, a winner's mindset, I feel like we set a lot of trends, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we let a lot of people take that from us, or we allow a lot of people to come and, you know, add their little sauce and then go back to where they from and say it's theirs. And now I feel like we lost our identity a little bit. So when I made New York energy, it was like, all right, let's bring the energy back in New York, the good times, the clubs. I never been to the tunnel. Not sure if I was even born yet, but just the stories I heard.
I was there.
It's New York energy. It's like that time. Bring that back. We lost so many great ones, I feel, in New York that was bringing that vibe. So that's just the New York energy we on. Right. Now, and I feel like New York, not to cut you off, need more energy behind that record. I feel like there's no reason.
So that was gonna be my next question. Like, I as a DJ have not heard a New York anthem in a very long time. Mm-hmm. We have certain New York anthems, you know, that are timeless forever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But in this new era of music, I haven't heard anyone besides you make a New York anthem like that. Not that I've heard, so I'm not trying to discredit anybody who's done it.
Yes.
But I haven't heard it. Right. You know, and like do you feel that New York energy deserves its place up there with like Annie Up, with, you know, New York, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, you know, Jada? Do you feel like, you know,
I do.
Welcome to New York with Jay-Z, yes. Cameron? Do you feel New York energy should be in the same sentence, in the same DJ crate? Like, how do you feel when it comes to the success of that song? Like, you feel
I feel like it's one of those songs that's gonna be my song to pop when I'm not paying it no mind. Cause every time I drop new records, when I go somewhere to perform, they be like, "You're not gonna do new energy." I be like, "Oh my God." All right, let me just get the people what I want. And the fact that I still didn't even do a video for it because I really wanted it to be a dope video, I just feel like the way my life has been working out when it comes to records, me waiting and having patience, I'm going to get that right feature that probably might bring the source back to the song and get the video going right. So, I don't know.
We need it in that video. I don't do videos, but we need it.
Of course. Okay. I need y'all there. I need New York there. Right. But like you said, I don't feel like nobody else has had a record like that, and I feel like it does need more notoriety and more attention. The first time I was writing it, I believe I was in Texas, I think, and I was just listening to the beat, and I just had that one line, like, back that ass up, like, make this style. I just kept saying that instead of juvenile. And 40's like, nah, you should keep that. And I was like, all right. And then I just kept playing with it. I did it. When I sent it to Flex, he called me. That's when I knew. He never calls me, like, ever in life. So that's when I knew. He's like, yo, this record is fire. This the one. Just change the drum. I think it was a little bit too much drums. Whatever producer. He said, take all them drums out. Just let your voice rock and let it be simple to compare to the classic. Then a couple months later, I ran into Busta Rhymes. He pulled me to the side in the club.
Wait, but you did the edits the way he said?
Yes.
Okay.
Pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, that record you got, that Jay-Z sample. I said, who is this girl? She's brave, touching this classic. He said, but you did it right. You did it justice. Like, keep doing your thing. So just people like that, it just like, I know that's a good one. But unfortunately, like I said, I'm independent, so I don't have that bag behind me to really push the
machine.
record.
You don't have
I don't
the
have
machine,
the
the
machine.
bag, right.
I don't got the machine. So that's where the support comes from, the fans and the DJs that rock with me. Like, at times I go to the club and I hear, oh, my real live niggas, then I hear the same beat and I hear the original. I'm like, why you playing new energy? Like, that shit goes perfect. There's no reason. It's not playing. I hear that song.
The step. DJ,
I hear that song in the club to this day, everywhere I go. There's no reason. Like, no matter what age group party I'm in, I hear that record. So there's no reason. Niggas is not like, all right, nah, new energy just need to stay in rotation, even if you're playing a hook or just the one verse, and you know what I'm saying? So that's the support I need for that record to get there.
I mean, do you feel like you have good enough relationship with DJs? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest. Do you feel like you have enough DJs supporting you, and do you feel like you got enough relationships with DJs?
I thought I did. I feel like do, but I'm also a very understanding person, so I understand DJs get hundreds of emails a day to keep up with what's going on, and they have a job to play what's new and current and what they feel people want to hear. So I don't get too mad. I just let it go. But I personally feel like I built a relationship with DJs for years. You know, I've been having meetings with DJs before I even drop my projects to see what they like, what they want to hear first. Let them choose what record they want. I do drops for my biggest records. Oh, tough. If niggas know how time consuming that was for me to sit and be like, djtrase, bring that New York energy. Prez, bring that new, like, that takes hours for me. And I'm not just doing New York DJs.
Right.
I'm doing
everybody.
Like, I'm not just local kyahbaby anymore. So that's another thing. Sometimes DJs be like, yo, Kyah, you got to pop out here. I can't keep spreading myself too thin in this market. I'm already from here. So if I don't have y'all support by now how I should, I got to move on. And then y'all support me how I feel y'all should later. And that's just that. But I have built a relationship, and I have done things that most artists would never do for DJs that they sit and play 500 times a day. So I feel like I do. I just, need them to jump on board a little bit more with me. Right. That's it. Right. I make simple records that could squeeze in. Even when I did Blocked, I feel like that was an easy record to throw in when all them hip-shaking records was going on. But like I said, you got to be on everybody's ass.
Right.
Pause all day, every day, and that's very time-consuming as an independent artist because I still have to create.
Right.
I still act. There's times I'm on set literally 20 hours a day. I still have Zoom meetings. I still have to sit and create my playlist for my track list because, again, I'm independent.
Right.
Pick artwork because, again, I'm independent. So things that people forget about as an independent artist, I'm doing all of that.
Right. So we spoke about new energy. We spoke about kyahbaby's, start. We spoke about a lot of things thus far. Kyahbaby right now. Mm-hmm. Right now in 2024 of November.
Yes.
Right now, where does kyahbaby stand? What are you working on? What's coming up? What you got? What you got? 2025.
Standing on business, and I got a song called "Standing on Business." I don't know if I'm gonna put it on my next track. That might just be a throwout track. It's a real quick song. My next project is called "Everybody Can't Come." Top of the year. I ain't pick a date yet. Top of the year. I'm trying to throw out one more single. I'm going to throw out one more single before the year's up in the video. But definitely Everybody Can't Come. I don't have a date yet. So for those new to me, if you're not following me, just follow me. KYAH_baby. And you'll see when that project is dropping. More films. I'm still in the middle of shooting a movie, Brain Fresh. Shout out to the Burgos family. We are doing that. And yeah, just going to keep up in it. Doing these shows. Right. I don't know what's going on with that Barclay show. I don't know. I think that's God saying, not yet. You're going to get you a better slot. Because you know how the opening slot be. So right. That show going to come back around after the ceremonies. But,
nice.
Yeah, I've just been working.
Give me a, going into the next year, top of the year, as you got the project and stuff coming out, I'm pretty sure you got some features on there or no? Maybe? All right, cool. So outside of those.
Can we get an exclusive, at least one?
I can let y'all, I'll let y'all get my one I'm about to drop. Y'all can have that. I got to play the other exclusive off the camera because them features. That one feature I feel might do it for me.
Right, so don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all tuned in. We got a brand new kyahbaby song.
Yes.
That's a fact.
We got a brand new joint.
Yes.
That's a fact.
And shout out to the artists that did do the features for me. Those people are very rare to be an artist of their caliber and just respect my work and not charge me and just do it on their time and dime. I'm forever grateful for that because it's like I said, it's very, very, very rare.
Fine. So with that, Take out those, exclude those, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a couple, obviously not in those calibers. Some of the, I don't want to say local, but some of more the not top tier rappers that maybe you want to get some work done with, and maybe another couple of ones that you do as far as the top tier that you haven't already obviously got some with.
I'm waiting on my verse from Don Q.
Okay.
Still.
All right.
Dave East, you too. Still.
All right. That's up.
Bam, Jada, what's up?
Look,
Like,
it's the fix.
those four right there, I've been
Right.
waiting for them.
Right.
But they've been on the road. They've been on go, so I
Talk
don't leave
about
them
it.
alone.
Right.
Okay.
I always want. I'm an R&B girl, so I always want to work with like The Weeknd,
Okay.
Mary J. Blige, Party Next Door, niggas like that. I gotta tap
Alright.
into the newer R&B people. Definitely SZA, Summer Walker. I would love to do something with them.
You know who I thought about the other day actually when we was hanging out?
Who?
Fantasia.
Oh, wow.
I was just I never told you this, but I was like, yo,
do something
Fantasia
nice.
Kyahbaby song would be super dope. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
She's still
go ahead,
Like
keep
that
going.
throwback song I did, Know
Alright.
Your Name. She would
I'm
sound
sorry.
good on type
Right.
of record like that. Me.
All right, keep going.
Yeah, nah, that was a couple, right? That was,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that was.
I'm gonna work the
So,
legends.
so before we go to this, before we go to the new joint, before we have you introduce the new joint,
I
you know
gotta
what I'm
send that
saying?
to y'all.
Yeah, we
Oh, y'all got the new joint. I
got-
took
we
you
got
about
some-
the exclusive.
Oh, you send it to us. We could probably throw in a second track.
throw
got
Throw in a
exclusive
second
in.
track. So we
I
got
got
two
you.
today. Okay. So we
Yes.
before we get to the first joint, I want to know. This is me. This is
Yes.
coming strictly from me. I would like to know, in a perfect world where kyahbaby lives, New York Energy remix would include who?
50. See, they don't get along. 50. I'm trying to think who's lit right down in here. See, RP to Pop Smoke. I would love to have Pop Smoke on there. I don't know. I can't hear Fabi on there. Like, I'm thinking of Fabi, but I can't hear him. I'm trying to think of New York niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Can I give you my
Please do.
remix? Because I already
Jada.
thought.
I
of
wanted
this.
Beanie on there, honestly, to bring the nostalgic back of the record. I've been trying to reach out and get him to do it. And, man, I feel like for the nostalgic of the record would have been lit. But New York-wise, I can only think, like,
I hear
50.
Busta, Pap. I
Busta,
hear-
yeah.
As far as remixes, like how they do remixes.
Busta
they kill
too, you
remixes.
too. I was waiting
Kill
for that
remixes.
feature.
I feel like Busta, Pap, and when you said, but right before, what was the first one you said?
50.
50. I feel like those three would be a ill New York Energy remix. Fire, like type of. That's me.
I think
From my
about it
nostalgic
different.
Of
I
Y'all think about FaceTime Busta Rhymes after this? And if
Remy,
he
if
answers,
you
you
want
think he'll do it?
throw a female on there, Remy would definitely kill it too.
I think about it different. I think about it as I would love those artists, me, because I'm a fan of all of them.
Yes.
But they already been on anthems.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's
For
true.
me,
For the new energy, new people.
for me, okay, I would say New York Energy should be Pap,
Uh-huh.
Graph,
Graph is definitely killing shit now, and plus he's lyrical like that.
Davies,
He been killing shit.
He's been killing shit.
Davies,
Then ask boy, I'm gonna FaceTime him too.
Davies,
when we
and the
done with
last one, Benny the Butcher. New York Energy, right there.
That's a fact.
I like that.
Because you cover
I
New
think
York
a quick
State.
8 from everybody would suffice.
You cover New York State. You cover a couple of the boroughs.
They didn't even gotta do the 16. They could do a quick 8.
That's
You
a
understand
fact.
what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like,
A 12.
I don't know. I've been getting a lot of goosebumps
Let's do
when
it.
I've been around you lately.
Listen,
but to me, that's
we're gonna
New
call
York energy.
Graph, Pap, and Dave East when we get off there.
You know what I'm saying? Benny
I got
the Butcher.
all their numbers.
Throw Benny
I don't
in
have
there.
Benny's number, so
No,
you're gonna have
but
to make that
throw
call.
Benny in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
that's New York. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, when you think about consistency in New York City,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, I'm talking about consistency every year,
Yes.
every month.
Yes.
Whether it's shows, albums, songs, features, whatever it is, you can't take those guys out of that list.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry.
Me either.
And it's because
That's a fact.
I'm not biased. It's not because I'm around some of them a lot, but I see their body of work every year. And I'm around it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're consistent. And they rep New York all day, every day. You can't name an artist outside of those those 4 artists that I just named,
Right.
that talk about New York City as much as they do.
That's a fact.
This is just a simple fact. You know what I'm saying? So I would throw them in the draft for that. You feel me? Like
Absolutely.
like
Let's
do it.
like
Let's
those would
do
be my
it.
draft
That's a
picks for
fact.
that. You
Let's
know what
do
I'm saying?
it.
But in another ideal world, I would love to see New York energy take it back to the essence and have a New York artist from every borough.
We thought
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
That was
And that way
definitely
you
a
can
thought.
perform that at every borough. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, remember Welcome to Atlanta, the remix, where they had one
Yeah.
from the Bay,
Yeah.
from down south, from
fact,
the East
man.
Coast,
Yeah,
from the West.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like doing something like that. You feel me? That's me.
Let's put it together.
Yeah, that's me. But we definitely got to do like a mixtape version of New York Energy because we did it
Yes.
at concert the
Yes,
other day. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? I threw
yeah,
in a
with the
couple
blend.
beats live.
Yeah.
You feel me? She was going crazy. She was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
How you gotta do it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Real talk. But
I'm with that.
Yeah, man, we're happy to have you here as our first guest.
I'm happy to be
Listen,
here.
man, it
Thank
couldn't
you
be
for
no
having
other way,
me.
man.
No.
Big Queens,
Yes.
man. You know,
It
listen.
couldn't be.
plus,
Meanwhile,
I made
back in
sure-
Queens.
I made sure I bring and show love to all the queens, and let me not just say
absolutely do.
that. I really want to be sure that I show people that I really
Nah,
fuck
you
with
do.
and that really do work hard. Though I'm not just going. I've never been a type just to be like anybody and everybody. Nah, you've been showing your ass for years, bro.
Right.
And you were showing your ass before I was a fan. Like
Yeah.
before I became a real fan of yours,
Yeah.
you were showing your ass,
Right.
which made me realizing, oh shit, who's that? Everybody talking about who that? Okay, cool. Oh, she from Southside. Okay, cool.
Right.
I
Right.
right here. Again, as the years went on and progressing, just your consistency,
Yes.
like alone, man. And everybody can have their feelings and be however they choose to be. I've been in a lot of rooms and I've heard a lot of debates and a lot of talks about people like you and all the other female rappers or other male upcoming rappers. And again, trust me when I tell you, everybody got this, that, this, and that. But what nobody can ever deny is you rap your ass off
That's a
and
fact.
you work wild hard.
That's a fact.
And I love that type of energy overall, and I
Thank
want to
you.
support that shit at any way I can. You go on my phone, you're gonna see. You go open my phone, you're
Yeah.
gonna see if I baby
Hell
song. Let you know
yeah.
that right now.
I already
but
know, boy.
overall, again, I think right around a little bit before Nothing New. That's where I said that was around. I had heard about it and was already like following and seeing what you was doing.
Yeah.
But I think Nothing New was the record that I was like, oh shit, let me go see. All right, what more was
That's
going
crazy.
on?
That was around the time I think I was kind of finding myself.
Really?
Yeah, as an artist. If
'Cause
you
I was
don't
like the one
realize,
of the-
if you think about like my style, even in
I was
that
gonna
video,
say,
like, I don't
'cause-
dress like that.
Even the song itself, though, I mean, you've had definitely songs and,
Yeah.
and records, but this one felt like you was trying, like you was in the midst of doing something different. I mean, let me
Yes.
see what this sounds like. Let me see how this
Yes.
goes. And for me, it kind of hit. It did.
Yes.
Hit. It hit hard. I was like, this shit
Now
hard.
that record
nigga.
was fire.
How about-
The
yeah,
video
yeah.
was different, like wardrobe wise. That was
I got
different
you.
for me. But that record was up my alley. Like,
Yeah,
that
for
was,
sure.
That was my shit.
Yeah. So again, but I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to have you as our first guest here, and it's a pleasure to obviously be a #1 fan because
Yes.
I don't believe in that. People call it, the dick riding and shit like
Yes.
that, and I hate the fact that we are in that
we
world
grown,
of era.
man. We grown. Talk, man. We
No,
grown.
bro,
Real talk,
no. I'm
because it
saying,
happens.
I'm saying I
It
hate the
does.
fact that we're in that era where being a fan is
you-
dick riding,
yeah.
It's
or
considered
I'm
dick
gonna give you a
riding.
perfect
Y'all better
example.
stop that shit
that shit
out
is
there.
trash to
My
me.
friend
Like,
who does
stop
my
that.
hair, right? It's my friend. We've grown a friendship over 5+ years. I've been going on. This is my friend now, though. I performed at Coney Island, like you said, the day when I think, not the 51, the next time I think Diddy was there.
Yeah.
Randomly, I wasn't supposed to perform nothing at all. Shout out to Jaja. She was like, Kyah, you're an artist. I don't care. Are you performing? I said, no, I just came. No, why yourself? I don't mean to send no names. Why didn't I perform? I said, bro, I don't know. You're performing.
Mm-hmm.
I performed. My homegirl was going hard in the crowd. After she hit me, like, yo, I almost got to fight some girls. Like, why you going so hard? She was like, 'cause that's my fucking friend. bitch."
right.
But it's like, why are you mad that she's going hard? If I was Cardi, you'd be going
You
right
be going
there.
hard too.
So it's like, what is the mindset with black people when it comes to that? I
trash.
don't know.
It's
I
trash.
tell
don't
both of
know.
y'all, man. I don't think it's just a certain demographic. I think it's every demographic that think like that in this era. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, like, I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't say it. Y'all gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Because don't be mad because we got friends and supporters that really
Yes.
Ride for
are
us.
friends and really
Yeah.
ride for us. You know, just because you
And
ain't
the ones
got
that don't know
mean.
us, and the non-friends.
Yeah.
There's more non-friends
But-
that's riding, that's
but-
rocking, that's
But just because
That's a fact.
just because she got it, don't mean you gotta hate on it.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like Do what you do. She doing what she doing. Don't hate on what it is. You feel me? But while we get this new joint
Yes, sir.
entitled Show Out featuring Jim Jones and Kyah, we loading that up, right? I gotta ask you a personal question.
Yes.
Before we get that going, okay? Because we've done New York Energy. We want to show a different side of
What
Kyah.
about Jimmy on New Energy remix too, right? I should have told him to do that first,
He'll
right?
kill that
I should
shit.
have told him to do that
Yo,
first.
Jim, I've been in the studio with him so many times. Yo, he'll write that shit. He'll kill that
That's
shit.
how I earned my feature.
Yeah.
Just staying in a week in the studio with him till like 7 a.m. every day
So
while
you
everybody
see-
else fell
I mean,
asleep and
listen.
I was the last one standing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you take it back to the mixtapes, there was always part 2 remix, part 3
yeah,
remix.
yeah, yeah.
So you can really have everybody you want, honestly.
That's a
You know what I'm saying? But
The underground version.
Right,
Some-
right.
Not local,
right,
but I say.
underground, right.
Or
Free,
the-
you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a local version with the top local artists.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, you can open up so many doors with New York Energy. So think about that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
While we loading up Show Out, I have a personal question, and this is something that I'm dealing with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to get an artist perspective from it. And Prez, you could chime in on it too, as a manager, as a music, you know, executive out there. You feel me? As a DJ, people see me, you know, successful. They see what I do through social media, and people who have known us, I'm gonna just throw us into it, for a long time, always saying congratulations. Right. For me, I've gotten to the point where when somebody who knows my resume says congratulations to me, I get a little upset. Because I feel it makes me feel some type of way, because I feel like it's putting me in a position where people think that that's my first time doing it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, yo, proud of you, or keep grinding, or doing something like that. Do you take congratulations from people who already know your resume in a negative sense as an artist? Because as a DJ, it's starting to make me feel away. Like if I'm new to this, like if y'all just thought I just did this for the first time, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
do you understand where I'm coming from?
I definitely understand where
Like-
you're coming from. At first, maybe, but now no, because I look at it as I have two different people. You know, you have people that you know that's really your mans that
Right,
you with all
right.
the time, or people that you just know of for years, school, whatever, work around the way. They don't really know you like that.
Never ate dinner with you, nothing, right?
I started to look at it as people just don't have nothing else and better to say when they see you because they don't know you for real. So they can't be like, okay,
Or they don't
how's
know
your
another
mom?
way
Or,
to say it.
like you don't know my mom for you to be asking how's my mom or anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
all they know is the music, and like you said, they see it looks like we're striving and so lit. So all they know,
Right.
yo, congratulations, I see you do anything. I get that all the time. That a little bit pisses me off because I might have like, what thing is it that you see that I'm
Right.
doing? Because I never
Right.
see you at any shows or things
Right,
that I'm
right,
doing.
right.
So, but I just take it. Thank you. You're watching. So it used to bother me. The watchers is gonna watch. That's just how I look at it.
All right.
That's
Well,
crazy. That
as
you-
long as they watching.
I mean, no,
As long as they watching.
it's just when I was thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? Like I really thought about how people say it and when they say it, and it's just like, for me, it's just like it
comes off as a you didn't expect me to still
right, but
kind
you,
of thing.
but you,
I get what he's
but
saying.
it also makes me feel like they acting like I haven't been here already. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Why can't you? What's wrong with just taking the congratulations in the sense of?
no, I used
it's
to.
love.
I'm not saying that I don't appreciate it. I
He's
appreciate
saying like, what are you
it, but-
congratulating me for again on? Like, he'd rather you say, I'm proud of you. Yo, I saw you did the shit. I'm proud of you, my
keep
boy.
going. I'm proud of you. Right. You know what I'm
That
saying?
makes
Like
better
keep
sense.
going
Like,
instead of.
oh, congrats! I saw you DJ. I thought,
Right. Like if
nigga,
it's the first
DJ
time
that.
right. You.
But what if that was their first time seeing you DJ there?
There's no way.
But
That's why he specifically asked
I'm
people
saying
who's
for
close
people
to you.
who already know what
They
my
already-
resume are. I said that
Oh, okay,
specifically.
I got you. That
They
makes
already
sense.
know.
I mean, I got you. I mean, listen, maybe look.
She knows what I'm talking about.
We ain't paying
I know.
We fans.
It
man.
comes from the nothing else to say.
It's
There's
like
nothing else to say.
It's
That's
like
what it
when
is.
people.
I
It's
guess
like
if you're not on
You
it
know how
like
when
that,
you walk past the same old head in the neighborhood like for the third time that day and they say hi again for the third time, it's like, miss, I
Yeah.
just
I
fucking
just
saw
saw
you
you
it-
at 12 and 3. I'm
but
not
it's
doing
also
it again at 5.
it's also like in this generation, you can't say, "Oh, that little opportunity," because that's hating, right?
Yes.
I'm
It is
taking
hating.
it like that.
That is hating.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking
When
it like
people
that.
just say, "Oh, I
You
saw
feel
that
me?
little Tubi movie you did," no, bitch, big Tubi movie I did, because y'all don't even know what
Right.
it takes to even get on a platform like Tubi.
Facts.
So all the
And
jokes
what it
people
took
be
to make
having,
all these-
kiki,
this
ha ha,
movie.
Right.
keep
So-
joking.
so
I
this
learned
is-
that. I'd rather you have a negative take on my movie because it's gonna spread. It's gonna
Right.
go
You watched
viral,
it.
and you're gonna
You
watch
saw
it.
it.
So
Thank you.
again, my question was for the people who already know your resume.
I guess,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not for the new people,
Yeah.
because of
Accept the
course.
love. Accept
I
the
mean,
love.
yeah, of
I
course.
accept her.
No, I'm talking about this guy.
I
He's
mean,
here.
I mean, listen.
I feel a
I
way
accept
about
that.
it.
No, but
Yeah.
listen, what I said, it's here.
It's
We're
here.
recording it.
I got you.
I said I appreciate
It's
it,
appreciated.
but it does make me feel some type of way, especially if you know my resume.
Right.
Like you've seen what I've done. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But I appreciate it all.
It's like the song, if you really listen, remember before the words, when he was like, now they want to say congratulations.
Yeah,
He's basically saying,
yeah.
like, nigga, I've been doing this, but now that I'm
Talk about
here,
it.
Right.
now y'all want to congratulate
Nah, I
me.
get it.
Right.
Believe
Like,
me, I
I've
get
been
it.
doing
Right.
that shit.
I get it. Again, I totally
That's what it
understand.
is.
I mean, I think again when you come from spaces of this entrepreneurship, I've been doing this shit since 2011,
Right.
2010, right? The ups and downs.
It's up and
You might
down.
be on some shit where it's like, oh, I have nothing to congratulate you for in a while. You might have did some shit I was congratulating you before. Now you redoing it. You might do it different now. Maybe you in a different space that whereas it's different now. I just feel like at the same time, I'm going to take that love and I'm going to receive that love and I'm going to push
Received
through it.
all.
Like,
It don't mean I can't ask a question.
that
asking.
don't mean you don't have to feel away is what I'm trying to
No,
say.
I haven't felt the
I'm
way
asking.
on social media. I haven't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? I haven't made
No,
a
but to
post.
those people that really do come up to you, obviously you saying thank you, right? But you
Of
still
course
saying
I
to
am,
yourself,
yeah,
like,
but-
fuck is you talking? Why you congratulating me, nigga?
I do say that to myself, right? I do say that to myself.
All right.
I do say that to myself.
Yeah, good looking. I've been.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, I got it. But yeah.
Nah, but appreciate the insight on that question.
Nah, for sure, man.
We're gonna go to a commercial break. You know what I'm saying? We live on the DSN network. We here the Fix Show. First time back in a long time. Across from me is Kyahbaby
Yes,
with my
sir.
partner
Yeah.
Prez. He's here. Shout out to Chasesimms on the road. Let's get into this. I just gotta say, I really got a chance a couple weeks ago to really be around you, hang out with you, spend a day with you, and you know, I gotta say I'm proud of who you are.
Thank you.
You know, you danced, you drank, you took pictures, you performed. You did a little
I
bit
did
of
a lip
everything.
sync. That was my first time
Yeah.
lip syncing. It felt so awkward.
You did a little bit of
No,
everything.
because the mic at the bar didn't connect
Right.
while the
Right.
bar music was playing. So I had to-
impromptu
Yes.
performance.
Love.
You know,
Yeah.
she did what she had to do. You feel me? But I got a chance to really be around you and hang out with you, and you have such a dope energy, and you're a dope person. You know, and I just want to say I'm proud of you because I've known you for a long time.
Thank you.
And
Gonna
I've
make me
seen you
cry.
grind. I
Thank
seen you
you.
grind. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to see that it you know and live it with you in that time and spend that day with you, it really, you know, really made me feel good about knowing you. You know what I'm saying? Because we never spent time with each other. We never,
Yes.
you know, we see each other in passing,
Yeah.
quick little hey,
Never
hi,
really
bye,
kicked it.
whatever. We never really kicked it. And-
Kind of been.
But I do always hang out with Trase in his sections. He's lying.
right,
When we be in a spot and like the DJ event.
yeah,
but-
yeah. No, I
Fuck
wasn't
all that.
talking
I
about
be
that.
in
I
the
wasn't talking about
spot.
Let's put
Nah.
Bucks and Benz.
I
Let's
know what
get
you're
him-
talking about.
let's get him- let's
yes,
get him
come
lit
to
one
Benz
time,
one day,
you
please.
know?
No, let's
Yeah,
one hand wash the other. Let's get
sure.
him paid. Let's get him booked.
Yeah, that's a fact
Come
too.
to Benz. Backstage 2 be litty now on a
for real?
Monday. Yes, sir.
Check me trying to get me come out. the
Nah,
back.
it's
Shout out
pick
2
back
3,
up.
man.
Yeah, shout out to 2-3 Hollywood Chuck, baby.
yeah,
I was
that's
on
a
last
fact.
night
That's a
randomly.
fact. Say
After
that.
I left here, I went to his little local spot.
yeah, yeah.
We out here.
that's what's up.
We've been talking about some stuff because
Yes.
Graf is planning some concerts, some shows.
Yes,
and,
sir.
You know, Kyah is gonna be one of the main acts.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We planning some videos and stuff like that. So,
Yes, sir.
shout out to Graf, man. We just got added to the Locks tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
We just tore up
Proud of that.
Albany.
Before you go off on that real quick, I just want to. Kyah has always been receptive of people that will help. Like, I've been doing what I do, and I've never asked for anything because I only do what I do for people I really fuck with, right? But everybody's not always receptive to even when you're just trying to be helpful, be trying
That's
to
a
be
fact.
like be cool. Like, I fuck with you on my level. Let me just see what I can do. anytime I've ever heard her, let her know, yo, this is going on. Yo, let's see what we could do. Like, it's never been no, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't rocking with this. I ain't rocking with that.
It's always been bet.
Yeah, it's always been, let's see what's, let's go.
I just never had an opportunity to have a full-fledged conversation with her. This really this new energy with us started at the Rock Boys concert when I did her introduction and we was able to rock together. You know what I'm saying? We was able to rock together and all that. And then I invited her to a Knicks event. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing at the Knicks event. You're posted everywhere. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I seen it.
They posted you everywhere.
I know.
And all the pages.
I was sharing it,
everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, you know, we had a conversation and, you know, I'm just trying to help put her in a position where that song could see some light, some new light. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always around people, so that day was pretty good for her.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you for that. No, it was a great day for me.
And you know, the next thing is to get her. You know, we're gonna go to a game. We're gonna go to a game. We already said that we're gonna go to a Knicks game. You feel me?
But I got a jersey, throw me in, man.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna do all that. But it's also, you know, putting her with the stuff that's Graf's doing and, you know, stuff like that and you know, really working this time. Knowing each other's cool, but working together is something else. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I was happy.
At all.
Yeah. I was happy that happened. You know, again, going back to Graf. Shout out to Graf, man.
Yeah, shout out to Graf, man.
Congratulations on the chain and everything and the opportunities. We just got added to the Locks tour. We just did Albany. Next show is Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying?
I might have to take that trip.
Yeah.
I fucks with Boston.
Yeah. So we out there December 7th with the Locks. You know what I'm saying? So you know, a lot of stuff is being a lot of stuff.
Sorry, guys, get your film schedule right, because I might gotta take that trip.
So
you're trying to film this movie still on the weekends. I might gotta take that trip.
A lot of stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're so happy, man. We're so happy that you're here. We're happy that we have a new home. We're happy that this is the first show back.
Yeah, man. And you're gonna be a part of a lot of shit. We're gonna do a lot of things going on, moving. Like I said earlier on the show, we got a lot of things that we've curated. So we're gonna definitely have you back on for some of our segments and stuff that for a little, you know, questionnaires and game parts and all that. We got stuff.
Even when y'all on the live and stuff, you know, let me know. I'll join the live and all of that.
For sure, we're gonna be doing questionnaires and stuff like that. So we're gonna be calling up, you know, people on the spots. We got people here to do different things, and so we definitely gonna have you a part of that, because I know people want to see and hear some more of. Outside of just their music, and like you said, you want people, like you said, you want people to congratulate y'all more or get to know y'all more. I really want, before we head out, before we wrap up really quick, I just really wanted to touch on one thing. As far as like new artists and even old artists, or what you guys doing, and when you talk about visuals, I know you speak about visuals in a highly sense. So, like, is there a space for these artists, for you guys, that can give people who are fans, who want to congratulate you more on just your music, that you can give them a little bit more insights, like on what your day-to-day might be like on a, you know, with the studio, on how, you know, your wardrobe. You say, yo, I didn't even like this wardrobe shit I did and this other shit. Like, what is that like for kyahbaby to get dressed in and what is her studio sessions like? What does she need in her sessions? Or
what's your day to day?
It might be day to day on a kyahbaby level, or it might be day to day on a, I don't know if they know you, Kyah. You know, Kyah. I'm just Kyah today.
Day in the life, a day in the life.
Right. You know, so is there any senses? Do you have those type of visuals that you might want to give the fans?
I'm absolutely working on my website, because I want what I learned also as another piece of advice. Thank you. Going back to that question that he asked earlier, direct sale from artist to consumer is very big. So me working on my website, like you said, how you've been following me, is I have hundreds of fans that really follow me and message me. I know those people will gravitate to my website. I know when I drop my project, I can say boom. And plus on the deluxe, you'll get the visuals of day in the life kyahbaby on set while for this movie, day in the life of kyahbaby at the studio, day in the life of kyahbaby here, or just regular Kyah. I'm dropping off my laundry, going food shopping. Facts. What do I buy at the supermarket? Things like that. You know, what kind of detergent I use. So people like to know weird shit like that.
All types of shit.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
That's what's up.
I've never been like this person, or my food is coming, the bottles is coming.
Right.
So it's hard for me to start a habit like that, and I also don't want to get into a habit, because I know so many people close to me that are just so consumed to doing this.
But somebody
and
doing
it makes
for
them
you, team.
depressed.
But it's
from
organized,
my
right?
experience, I can only speak for myself. The
Right.
people that I know do this.
Yeah, it's that.
It makes them depressed, and they do it so much, and it's to the point sometimes we go out and now they're just
Trust
doing
me,
this.
Kyah, I just had
we
an
can have a
argument with
movie
my
night, a
boy.
girls' night, and they're doing this.
I'm like, yeah, bro, you
know
can't
what I'm
concentrate
saying?
for a minute.
No,
You
they
can't relax for a minute.
So I don't want to do that because
I
I
got you.
learned from young. It takes 30 days to build a habit, and it takes 30 days to break the habit. So if I start doing this every day, it's gonna be so hard for me to break it. Because as an artist, they try to put that in our head. You have to be on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and X and all day. You have to be. No, you don't have to be anything. Look at the artists that y'all just named that's legends selling out shows still worldwide, all over the world, Japan, London. A lot of new artists are not doing that. So I don't care about none of that.
But just to add to that, everybody's formula ain't everybody's formula.
And that's
It ain't
why I
gonna work
respect
for
Jay-Z.
everybody.
This
Yeah.
before I even came an artist. He had one interview I will never forget. He said, somebody asked him, like, oh, how did you get here? He said, I don't like that question because what worked for me not going to work for you.
Right.
What I sit here and say is not going to work for the next person. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's connections are different.
Right.
Everybody's money different. Everybody's songs are different. So it's like, I can't tell you my formula. I can give you the best advice possible. Save your
My
money,
formula did
invest
not
in
work
yourself.
for you.
Like the main things I feel like everybody can relate to, but I can't tell you what I did.
Right,
It's not gonna work for you.
right. So before we get out of here, I just got to say one last thing. kyahbaby is an official drinking partner of djtrase, okay? She
I survived.
she withstanded a whole day with Trace drinking with me.
I did.
So she is on the list, okay? She's
And,
on the
and I,
list.
I had a
Drinking.
show that night.
Yeah.
I went out to perform right
Yeah.
after that. I
Yeah.
went to go perform.
Yeah, we actually made I have a new drink at Katra, and I think we're gonna call it New Energy.
Yes.
You remember? You remember
and
the
it's
new
kind of
drink.
green. That's
Right.
the emoji I always
I
use
can't
all the
say
time.
the brands because I'm not part of those brands, but
I use that emoji all the time for New Energy.
yeah,
So that's perfect. Cheers to that.
So thank you for being here. We are live
you for
on the
having me.
Fix Show on the DSN network, the Matrix Studios. kyahbaby, she's here. Make sure you follow her. Kyah, before we go, please let people know where they can follow you on all social media platforms.
All my social media platforms are KYAH_baby. I've been locked out of X now going on 2 years, so it's looking like I'm going to have to make a new one, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with that.
Any shout outs?
Shout outs to y'all. Shout out to you, Trase. Thank you. I have to give you your flowers as well while I'm here because the people don't understand. As a DJ, this man receives mad emails and messages from other artists every day to even get played on here, the Fix Show, in the club, when he's DJing, wherever he's at, the garden, for Graph, wherever he's doing. I appreciate you for taking the time out and noticing my hard work and being like, damn, let me see what I could do to help Kyah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing. Like you told me last time we were saying, support be free as shit, and people don't realize how free it is.
Right.
So I thank you for that. I thank you for having me. Thank you for having me as a first guest. Prez, you always show love as always. I love you. Thank you for having me. We're gonna keep this thing going. Welcome back to your first show.
Right.
I wish y'all pray for y'all many more. Which I know y'all will have. Y'all got this shit going. Y'all gonna have many more amazing guests. I will be back again.
Right.
And we're gonna do it right. Okay.
Right.
So KYAH_baby. For those who don't, because I do have older fans and I realize they don't really use Instagram and stuff like that. So for the YouTube, it's still KYAH_baby. You'll find all my things on there. And if you're on Instagram, I have a link tree in my bio. It's going to give you every freaking thing. My movies, videos, everything. Simple.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, kyahbaby. Shout out to DWI. Shout out to chasesimms, our partner who's on the road.
Sims Movement.
We are live on the Fix Show, DSN Network, the Matrix Studios. We out of here.
Yes, sir.
It's the Fix.